everybody. February 4th. Got a nice size NBA slate. Zach LaVine out. James Earl Robinson, Robinson Earl, however you say it, OKC out. SGA out. Porzingis, Hardaway out. Korkmaz, Gobert out. Kevin Durant, James Harden, LaMarcus Aldridge out. Danilo Gallinari, and Darius Garland out. So with John Collins' game time decision, I'm looking at Kevin Huerter. I'm looking at DeAndre Hunter. As soon as you get the news on John Collins, if he's out, I'll take 2-pick power with Kevin Huerter and DeAndre Hunter on points, rebounds, and assists combined. As soon as I get the news. Josh Hart, questionable. We got Jordan Clarkson, questionable. Whiteside, game time decision. Steph Curry, game time decision. And Larry Nance, if you care, game time decision. Points. I like Anthony Simons points and CJ McCollum points and points, rebounds, assists combination. Karis LeVert, no Sabonis, no Turner, no Brogdon, no McConnell, no nobody. It's probably a double negative, but you get what I'm saying. So I'm always liking the points on LeVert. If he have a bad game, he has a bad game. Still like somebody who controls almost half the possessions, you know, of the team, all the injuries. Also, let me step back to CJ McCollum. Love the 4.5 assists over for CJ. He's going to be the conductor. They might trap him. You know, OKC did that a couple games ago. It was trapping CJ. Points for Corey Joseph, 9.5 points. I think Corey Joseph could hit double digits tonight. We know Corey Joseph's been starting lately. He's getting a couple shots up. No Cade Cunningham. Van Vliet, all-star announced last night. Every time a guy gets like a big accomplishment, I always feel like they go and give it their all the next game, you know. So he's been going over. Van Vliet been going over, so I like the over on points, and I like the over on points, rebounds, and assists for Van Vliet. It's self-explanatory. I know. I'm going back with Gary Trent Jr. Yes, the 30-point streaks was too hot for him to hit 16 last night. And OT only had 3 points, so he scored 13 points in regulation. He's just been too hot, man, not to go over the 17.5. So 11.5 points. Kevin Huerter, love him. Jokic, I like everything on Jokic tonight. MVP candidate to me, top MVP. Again, back to back. You know what I'm saying? Jokic, you gotta give him like the over on 25.5. I like the over on 9.5 assists. I like the over on 11.5 rebounds. I like the over on 57 fantasy points. Why not? Monte Morris. The last time these two teams played, Denver played against New Orleans. Talking 19.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Joel Embiid, loving the over on his points, loving the over on his rebounds, 11.5, 31.5. I'm thinking of 40 and 13 night if he want to beat Luka, because we know how Luka's hooping. I love the over on his points. I love the over on his assists. How you think Embiid getting 30 plus for last 19 out of 20 games? How you think he getting 30 plus? Somebody dropping them dimes off. That's Maxey and Steph Curry. Kevin Porter Jr., chip on his shoulder. He just went over a couple weeks ago against San Antonio. Devontae Graham. If Josh Hart is ruled out, love the over on 20.5 for Devontae Graham. Duarte points, rebounds, and assists is at 21.5 tonight. And in the last 5 games, he has not, the closest he's came to that was 19. It's going to be a battle. It's always been a battle. It's going to be a battle again tonight. Loving the over on 8.5 for Luka. No Hardaway, though. No Hardaway, no Porzingis. Remember, we mentioned that earlier. Robert Williams, Time Lord. Self-explanatory. Don't need to tell you why I like him against Detroit over 9.5 rebounds. Spider Mitchell back tonight from concussion. He's been out for a week or so, 2 weeks, something like that. We got him over 33.5 points, rebounds, and assists. And we like the over on his 24.5 points. I think he's back. You know, they don't let you come back from concussion unless you're ready. It's Spider. Jordan Clarkson, game time decision. Lou Dort, over 24.5 points, rebounds, and assists. He's been hooping lately. No SGA, no Aaron Wiggins, no James Robinson Earl, or however you say his name. And Lou Dort's been stepping up. So I like the over on 24.5 points, rebounds, and assists combined. He's been hitting them lately. Trey Mann, over 18.5 points, rebounds, and assists combined. And over 13 points, 13.5 points. He's been stepping up. No SGA, no Aaron Wiggins. We got Jakob Poeltl, over 9.5 rebounds. Only because we're playing Houston. He's playing Houston tonight. Christian Wood, we all know. Jason Tate. Not the best rebounders in the world. Not the worst, but not the best. And we got Jakob Poeltl. As long as that face injury is not bothering him. It was a concussion, they said. He cost us all that night. A lot of us. As long as he's good and back 100%, I don't see why Jakob Poeltl doesn't get double-digit rebounds this game. And 26.5 points, rebounds, and assists combined. Jonas Valanciunas going against Denver. He didn't play the last time these teams played. So 10.5, Jonas Valanciunas going against Jokic. I mean, I like the rebounds on both of them. I like the rebounds over on both of them. I mean, probably be a lot of rebounds this game. It'll be tough for each one of them to get them, but I think they could do them. I think both of them can do them. Mix and match. Go with what you trust. Pick your own poison.